Seems like every mod out there is adding guns into Minecraft. Well, how can you get them in purely vanilla Minecraft? Hey guys, it's Chad. Today we're checking out a new function that puts guns that are awesomely modeled and like have ammo and reloading capabilities and even scopes and stuff into normal 1.13 Minecraft. It does need to be the Java edition of Minecraft, but other than that, this is purely vanilla Minecraft. No mods. You don't gotta go through Forge. You don't gotta do any of that. You just need to add a resource pack and a data pack. It is super powerful and fairly simple to set up. I'll teach you guys how to set it up as well. So let's get in and check them out. So here we are inside of Minecraft. And first I want to point out that we are in vanilla 1.13 Minecraft. There is nothing special going on here other than a resource pack and a data pack, which is super duper cool. I already have the resource pack installed, which is the Guns resource by Anoop name. So we're just going to jump into a single player world that I've already had set up and use some guns. So right here inside this chest, I have them already. I'm not going to show them all off because there is certainly an awful lot of them. So let's just show off a few of them. Oh, we got to get an AK in here, and then a shotgun, and finally a sniper. So first off, let me just fire at nothing. And you can see that you get, even in creative mode here, you get this recoil effect. So you can see that I start kind of pointing up in the air. And then also you get those cool particles as well. And they have some really cool sounds. So I'm going to turn up my sounds here so you can really hear what's going on here. So this is sort of like an automatic gun, the G18. So you can hear it kind of going crazy. Also make sure that the date is set. But we have some chickens here and we can shoot them. Pretty cool. You hear that kind of it's almost like something hitting a soft body. Yeah, so whenever you actually land a shot, you get a sort of indicator around your crosshairs, and you also get that little audible sound. So here is the Desert Eagle. That's just what it sounds like. So I'm gonna shoot this pig here, and you can see the indicator on the crosshairs there. Get out of here, pig! No, I don't want you! Get out of here. Desert Eagle's pretty freaking cool. You can also see in the chat that it tells me whenever I've killed something, or if it was playing with someone else, someone. So here's some more pigs. That's right, get out of here. This is the Mini Uzi. I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah, the Mini Uzi. That's a lot of... We're running out of stuff to kill here. Okay, here we go. Get out of here. I don't know if those actually are getting shot. Yep, they are. Come on, die. This is a little bit too much fun. What is this one? The ACR. So all of these are actually modeled off of Modern Warfare 2 guns. So if you've ever played Modern Warfare 2 and some of these seem familiar, that's probably why. So this is the AK, obviously. Another thing is that you can easily reload. So I'm kind of in the middle of me shooting, and if I just hit Q to drop the gun, it will reload it for me. And obviously you can see the amount of ammo there at the bottom. So that's kind of nice as well. We have a new one here. This is like some other type of, I'm not very good at aiming. This is why you don't see me doing any Fortnite videos, is because I'm really horrible at aiming. Obviously, all of the mobs are actually dying, and they're dropping all the things that they should drop. Oh, this is one bug I found, is that if it's a mob that can be clicked, you'll like automatically right click it. So you gotta kind of like stand back in order to get it there. That was a one-shot hit. That's crazy. With this gun, with the these poor horses, this feels real bad. When you start to reload, you can actually interrupt it in the middle of the reload, because with a shotgun you go shell by shell, so you can interrupt it and fire off your shell, which is kind of cool. And finally, this is one of my favorites. It is look at that recoil, holy moly. Whoa. There is bullet scatter, so you can see that I could like line this up perfectly, but because I'm shooting from the hip, I may not hit my shot. But if I shift and crouch, then I get a sight, and it is much more accurate. So I'm gonna hit like every shot. And it can go from very far away, even like further than you can even see entities, which is pretty cool. On top of all of the guns, there are also a few grenades as well. So let's drop these guns back in here and grab each of the grenades. I'm actually going to grab a few just so that I don't run out. First is a stun grenade, and this is kind of cool that when you toss it on the ground, and if you're a player and it explodes, you're stunned, and then you get this like, woo, little wobble effect, which is kind of crazy. Next is, well, after this runs, there you go. Flashbang, you toss this same thing, you just right click as you would expect. It tosses there on the ground. This one is a flashbang instead of a stun, so you'll stay blinded for longer and you move even slower, which is really neat. Next, you have the grenade and the Semtex. The difference between the two is the grenade, you'll just toss, and it will land where it goes, and then it'll explode eventually. And then, whoa, holy moly. And then the Semtex can actually stick to things. So if I toss it, it may actually stick on an entity, or it'll stick on a wall there, and then it will explode. So it won't be as affected by gravity quite as much. Now, this is a really, really, really fun resource pack and data pack to play around with, but there are a few ways to, there's a few steps to get this installed correctly. So I want to go through all the steps so you guys can play with it on your own. Once again, this is Java edition only. So the first step in getting this is to head on over to Planet Minecraft. There's a link in the description, and go ahead and download this for yourself. It'll take you to a Mediafire link, and that will download a zip with 2 different files in it. Once you have it downloaded and you unzip it, these are the 2 files that you'll have, or folders, I should say. One is guns data, which if you go in there, it has the data and the pack.mc meta. And one is guns resources, which has sort of this thumbs and pack. So one is a resource pack, which is the resources, and one is a data pack. So you need to install both of those where they belong. So head on over to your .minecraft folder. That'll be if you're on a normal computer, app data, roaming, Minecraft. If you ever have problems finding this, I normally go into the resource pack section of your Minecraft game, click open folder, and then it'll bring you into this resource packs folder, and you can just go one up. But the first thing is to take the guns resources and drag it into your resource packs. I already have this one in here, so I'm going to go ahead and delete it, take the guns, drag it on over. It'll copy over, and there you go, guns resources. Next is to go into the world that you want to install this. So once again, we're at the root of the .minecraft folder. We're going to go into saves, into our saves folder, and we have all sorts of different saves here. I'm going to go into Minecraft real quickly and go ahead and make a new world so that we know exactly what we're going to be doing. This is going to just be called guns. I'm going to set it to creative so I can have access to commands, and then just go ahead and create this world so we have a fresh new one. So back over here in our saves folder, we have this guns world. So we're going to go in there, and inside of there, you'll see a data packs folder that should be empty. We're going to take the guns data and drag that, or you can do, copy and paste and put that into your data packs folder. So now we have the data pack in the save file of the world that we're going to have the guns in, and we also have the resource pack in the basic resource pack folder. So over here in Minecraft, first head into options, resource packs, and move the guns resource over there. Click done. Then we are going to go into our single player world and go ahead and just load it up. Now that we've loaded up, you can see in the chat that it has been added, which is exactly what we want. You can use the functions, so use the function command, and then you'll see it'll auto-populate with all of the various functions that you can use. And for us, we're going to be wanting to use guns get, and then you can see all the different types of guns that you can get. So if we wanted to get the ACR, go ahead and hit enter, and then it gives it to you, and you can see that it is reloading. Now, you will see that there is one fundamental problem. It shoots just fine. All the resources will be just fine, except that, if we can find an entity, here we go. Bullets don't actually do any damage. All of our animals are invincible. So we need to figure out a way to make these guys actually get hurt by the bullets. And that is because there is no target tag. This is kind of a resource pack that's almost made for other map makers, I kind of feel like, for them to add it into their own sort of packs and stuff like that. So there's a little bit of complication just to get it to work right off the bat. And what I suggest is giving yourself a command block. So first do the give and then me and then command block. We're going to throw this down on the ground. That way we can do this over and over and over again. What we're going to do is we're going to use the tag command. We're going to do every entity in the game, and you could specify a type if you wanted to. So you could say every chicken, and that way it would only specify the chickens, but we just kind of want to shoot everything. So it's going to be every entity, including ourselves. And we're going to add the tag of target. Once we've added that, so we're going to hit done. That was a command block that needed redstone to run. So we're going to throw on this redstone here, hit that, and it says it's added the target tag to 388 entities. So now we can actually shoot things because it's been added to entities. But you do need to know that if you bring in new entities, that command is not running all the time. So let me grab another chicken egg, throw down some more entities. These guys are going to be immune until you add that tag again, and then now they are able to be shot. But as you'll notice, these are all one-hit kills. Now, of course, chickens are pretty easy to kill, but we can give everybody health as well. Let's go ahead and throw down another command block. In this one, we are going to type out scoreboard players set. And there we go. And then at E, and we're going to do this one as a tag, or in here, I typed that way out. There you go. Tag equal target, which is what we typed out before. And then close that bracket. We're going to add health, and we're going to set it to 20. Once we have done that and activated that, there we go. Now all of the entities have a health of 20. Now, what you could do is you could set it so that if chickens had a lower health and stuff like that if you wanted to. But anyway, this is just simple stuff. So now chickens can actually take a few hits. Really, all of our targets can take a few hits, including ourselves. So because we are an entity as well. There we go. Oh, we got to reload here. There we go. So now everything has health and it is listed as a target. And if any other entities happen to pop into your game, you'll have to run these two commands again and give them health again. And then you can shoot any entity in the game with your new guns. Hope that you enjoyed this. Links are in the description for you to download this yourself. Big thanks to NopeName for developing all of this really, really cool, contraptions and functions and commands. I mean, it's just absolutely incredible. So show him some love over there on Planet Minecraft, or in the comments down below. Let me know what you're thinking in the comments down below. Make sure you leave this video a big ol' like, and also make sure you subscribe for future videos, tips, tricks, tutorials, and spotlights here on OMG Craft. Bye!